is about preparing a better government for our future generation because they deserve that kind of government.
It's been proven time and again that the world's best economies are those that have good governance. And good governance begins with competent, committed, and honest civil servants. Since its inception, the Public Management Development Program has been offering purposive, program-based, and integrated professional development plans to mold officials into experts, leaders, and agents of change.
The program is designed to train our career executives, but the idea is really to prepare the future executives and leaders in government so that we can have good governance. We can also raise the quality of the bureaucracy that is serving the Filipino people.
PMDP offers a unique multimodal training program.
The program has three learning areas. First is governance and development. So this learning area has modules which puts context to the program. So we have here a module on development perspectives, on Philippine governance and administrative system, and dynamics of social development. There is the personal efficacy and leadership. So it's an avenue for you to get to know yourself better, to discover yourself, and then to also be in touch with your colleagues in government. It's very contextualized to leadership and governance in the Philippine government.
The learning areas are also designed to foster kinship, mutual support, and harmony among public servants and government leaders.
The PMDP really would like to instill development orientation in our career executives and also their ability to work without silos across governments. So we do this by allowing scholars in a class coming from different agencies of the national government. And so within a class of the PMDP, for instance, they work like a little bureaucracy. So they understand the functions of other government agencies, reflect on their mandates, and also identify how they can complement each other's work so that they can accomplish what they are supposed to do.
Dr. Joa Lopez is a graduate of the PMDP's Senior Executives class.
The APPMDP exposed me to various fields and various horizons. I am from education. So ang alam ko is focus on education. Ang maganda rito is we are not only exposed to things that are inherent in our department, but we are also exposed to finance, to auditing, general concepts of management, and with the mixture of students in one class, we learn from each other. We learn their experiences, their hurdles, their also concerns in the different field. At ang maganda rito is the interagency approach.
At the end of the program, each scholar must produce a capstone project. Innovations they can introduce to improve the service they provide to the people.
And I take pride in the innovations of our scholars. By this time, we have over 1,000 innovations introduced by our scholars in their respective agencies. And these are, I would say, transforming the way we deliver public services in the Philippines.
Glenn Estrada is the Program Director for Digitalization and Value Chain Development under the Department of Agriculture. His project introduced the use of smart agriculture technologies to traditional farmers And it has benefited agricultural educators and farmers in various provinces of the country.
Yung smart agriculture technology natin, importante na yan kasi kailangan na tayong makasabay sa ating mga kapitbahay na bansa.
Para sa akin, maganda yung technology na ganun kasi malilesen natin na yung tao sa bukid, tapos mas mai-improve pa natin yung paggamit ng makabagong pamamaraan ng pagsasaka.
Umangat yung ating pagsasaka, medyo tumaas ang ani. At saka dito sa technology, kagaya nung alam na namin yung gagamitin sa mga palay nun, sa hybrid.
Perhaps the PNDP's biggest contribution is the development of a new mindset among public servants through its sensing journey, an 11-day immersion in a 4th to 5th class municipality in the Philippines. Director Estrada lived with a utility worker working in a barrio elementary school.
Kung siguro marami sa ating kawani sa gobyerno mas makinig at mas tignan kung ano man yung pangangailangan ng mga nasa baba. Sa tingin ko, mas magiging responsive ka kahit anumang programa. At sa tingin ko, mas maraming tao yung mas maniniwala at buo panatagang loob sa pamahalaan.
The PNDP takes pride in seeing their alumni take more crucial roles in governance.
Many of them, like when we take them in, they usually are division chiefs or section chiefs, and a lot of them are now in the director level. So we have attained already our vision for the program, that it's going to be a training ground for the 3rd level, or the Career Executive Service.
The PNDP is prepared to adapt to the changing times and the challenges they carry. They take comfort in seeding the future with leaders and agents of change that are not only competent and committed, but with integrity and love for the nation.
It takes time really to build the human capital and also inculcate that kind of development orientation, honesty and integrity, professionalism in everyone. So you will just hope and pray that after they graduated from the program, they'll be motivated to serve the government and serve our country.
Good evening, everyone. May we kindly invite you to take your seats as we prepare to begin our program in 5 minutes.
Good evening, everyone. As we get started, we kindly ask that you switch your mobile phones to silent mode to ensure an uninterrupted experience. For your safety and convenience, we also request that you refrain from taking photos near the stage, as our official photographers will capture every moment of tonight's event.
This evening's program will be documented through photographs and video recordings, which may be featured on the DAP website and social media platforms for promotional purposes.
By joining us tonight, you acknowledge and consent to the use of your image in these materials. If you have any concerns regarding consent, please feel free to approach us so we can address your concern appropriately. Your presence here is a vital part of this special occasion, and we are honored to have you with us.
Good evening, everyone, and a warm welcome to all. I am Miguel Adrian Lagazon.
And I am Maria Angela B. Esquivias, and we are from the Center for Career Executive Service Development.
On behalf of the Development Academy of the Philippines, it is our privilege to welcome you to the opening ceremony of the Middle Managers Class Batch 36 of the Public Management Development Program. Since its launch in 2012, the PMDP has been steadfast in its mission to cultivate transformative leaders in the public sector. To date, the program has shaped 14 batches of the Senior Executives Class, 35 batches of the Middle Managers Class, 1 class of the SEC's Shuttle Course, and 7 batches of the WISE Frenetic Leadership Class. Altogether, 1,592 government officers from 258 agencies nationwide have successfully completed their respective tracks in the program. At present, many more are taking on this transformative journey, bringing the number of the participants to 1,779.
Tonight, we are thrilled to welcome a new batch of middle managers. Individuals have demonstrated exceptional dedication and promise in their respective fields.
These 46 middle managers come from 32 different government agencies across the Philippines, from as far as Tuguegarao City, Cagayan in the north, to Coronadal City, South Cotabato in the south. We are also delighted to welcome for the very first time scholars from the following agencies: Ministry of Trade, Investments and Tourism, Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries and Agrarian Reform, National Power Corporation, Occupational Safety and Health Center, Bicol University, and Department of Migrant Workers.
As part of PMDP tradition, the welcoming class, Middle Managers Class Batch 35, known as Padayon, guides the succeeding batch. Earlier today, both batches took part in the Salubong, a hallmark activity designed to foster camaraderie and connection between scholars.
That's right, Marian. During the Salubong, scholars of MMC 35 share their experiences and insights, offering Batch 36 a glimpse of the challenges and triumphs that lie ahead. It was also a meaningful moment for our new scholars to set their aspirations for this transformative journey.
Next Monday marks the start of an intensive, enriching, and life-changing training program for Batch 36. This will be a full face-to-face learning mode, reflecting the Academy's commitment to excellence and adaptability in public management training.
Before we move forward, we'd like to remind everyone that this event is being streamed live on the DAP official Facebook page and YouTube channel. When sharing your experiences online, don't forget to use the hashtags #MMC36 and #PMDP opening ceremony. Everyone, it is with great pride that we welcome the scholars of the Middle Managers Class Batch 36, escorted by none other than their predecessors, Middle Managers Class Batch 35 Padayon. Let's give them a warm round of applause.
Thank you, MMC 35, for graciously leading and welcoming our newest scholars. You may now take your seats. Batch 36, please remain standing.
Everyone, it is our honor to present the 46 exceptional members of the Middle Managers Class Batch 36. Let's show them our enthusiastic support with a resounding round of applause.
May I kindly invite everyone to rise, and let us place our right hand over our hearts and join together in singing the Philippine National Anthem. This will be immediately followed by an invocation led by the PMDP singers.
Bayang magiliw, pelas ng silanganan, alab ng puso, sa dibdib mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, duyan ka ng magiti, sa manlulupig, di ka pasisi. Sa dagat at bundok, sa simoy at sa langit mong bugaw, may nilagang tula, tawid sa paglayang minamahal. Ang kislap ng watawat mo'y tagumpay na nagnidinig. Ang bituin at araw na kailan pa may di magdidilim. Lupa ng araw ng at ipagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo. Ang ligaya na pag may mga api, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Him alone is a hope. In Him alone is a strength. In Him alone are we justified. In Him alone are we saved.
That does not fade.
satisfy the emptiness in our hearts. In vain we deny. In Him alone is our hope. In Him alone is our strength. In Him alone are we justified. In Him alone are we saved. When else is running in search of all of meaning, and it's love feed the hunger in your soul till it overflows with joy. You yearn to know. In Him alone is our hope. In Him alone is our strength. In Him alone are we justified. In Him alone are we saved. In Him alone is our hope. In Him alone is our strength. In Him alone are we justified. In Him alone are we saved. In Him alone are we saved.
Thank you, PMDP singers. Please take your seats. Once again, a pleasant evening to everyone. We are delighted to have you join us tonight for this milestone celebration.
To officially welcome us and set the tone for today's special occasion, we would like to call the DAP Center for CES Development Vice President to the stage. Everyone, let us give a warm round of applause for Ms. Nanette C. Caparos.
So we're streaming live on Facebook. So just in case they are watching online, honorable members of the NGCSDP Interagency Steering Committee, distinguished officials of the Development Academy of the Philippines, especially our SVP for programs, who might be watching from Tokyo. Our dedicated faculty, especially you, Sekwi, and class directors, Gigi and Prof. A, the hardworking officers and staff behind PMDP, and most of all, our determined scholars of Middle Managers Class Batch 35 and 36, magandang gabi sa ating lahat. It is both an honor and a privilege to greet you tonight as a fellow public servant inspired by our MMC scholars' decision to take on the PMDP challenge. MMC 36, you are here because you chose to go beyond the ordinary. You chose the demanding yet life-changing path, the path of true leadership, the path of service that transforms not only institutions, but lives. On behalf of the DAP, we reaffirm our strong commitment to ensuring that the CESDP, now the PMDP, remains dynamic, relevant, and aligned with our national development priorities and goals. Through this program, DAP equips our middle managers and future leaders with the competencies, agility, and mindset to lead with integrity and impact in today's rapidly changing public sector landscape. We take great pride in the growing PMDP community. Now, 1,592 PMDP graduates strong from 256 agencies nationwide, each of them united in a mission to build a government that is not only efficient, but empowering, not only capable, but compassionate. And by joining this program, you are now part of this growing movement. This opening ceremony is more than just the start of a training program. It is our recognition of your courage, your commitment to growth, and your desire to be part of a civil service that is ethical, competent, and future-ready. And so PMDP evolves with the times. Today's PMDP classes integrate digital transformation in its curriculum, because in this era, true leaders must be able to harness technology, data, and innovation to deliver services that are efficient, inclusive, and responsive to the needs of every Filipino. This is no longer a choice. It is a necessity for those who wish to lead in a world of rapid change. The PMDP journey will challenge and push you to think beyond boundaries, to lead with empathy, to break down silos, and to forge partnerships that create lasting benefits. And so tonight, I urge you, embrace this venture with passion and purpose. Seize every lesson, every assignment, every opportunity, not only for yourselves, but for the future you will help build for our country. What better time to begin this journey than now, just as the DAP marks its 52nd anniversary. That's more than 5 decades of steadfast commitment to governance reform, capacity building, and public sector excellence. However, this milestone is more than a celebration of the past. It is a renewed call to action, a reminder that the work of nation building is far from over, and that transformative programs like the PMDP remain central to that mission. Now, with DAP's expanded mandate in research, training, and policy under the Department of Economy, Planning, and Development, we are all called to lead with even greater clarity of purpose, courage in decision-making, and integrity in service. On behalf of the Development Academy of the Philippines, I welcome you with pride and great hope, Middle Managers Class Batch 36. May your time here ignite bold ideas, deepen your commitment, and empower you to be the leaders who will not just navigate, but drive change. Mabuhay ang PMDP, mabuhay ang MMC 36, and also MMC 35. Mabuhay ang serbisyong Pilipino, matatag, maginhawa at panatag na buhay para sa bagong Pilipinas. Salamat.
Thank you, Vice President Caparos, for your warm welcome and for your inspiring message. Your words truly set the stage for the journey that lies ahead for our new scholars.
At the heart of the PMDP experience is its distinguished faculty, whose expertise, dedication, and guidance have shaped transformative leaders in public service. Tonight, we take great pride in introducing the mentors who will inspire and challenge our new scholars on this remarkable journey.
To formally introduce our esteemed faculty, it is our honor to invite to the stage the Director of the Senior Executive Development Office. Please join me in welcoming Ms. Cheryl D. Reyes.
Okay, good evening, everyone. The PMDP has carefully assembled a faculty composed of eminent individuals from the public sector, industry, and the academe. These mentors bring a wealth of knowledge, experience, and imparting a powerful combination of enduring principles and innovative practices. The curriculum they uphold mirrors this same balance, rooted in profound theories, yet driven by real-world application, fostering a spirit of innovation and adaptability. At the heart of this program lies a shared vision to equip our public servants with the tools to lead with insight, diligence, and integrity, and of course, to inspire a bureaucracy that consistently prioritizes the public good. With much honor and gratitude for their dedication to shape our future leaders, please allow me to present the PMDP faculty. Beginning with the first learning area on governance and development, our first module in this learning area is Development Perspectives. And our faculty in charge for this module is Dr. Leland Joseph R. de la Cruz, Associate Professor of the Development Studies Program, Ateneo de Manila University. We also have, under this module, teaching with him are Dr. Philip Arnold Tuaño, President of the Philippine Institute for Development Studies and former Dean of the School of Government, Ateneo de Manila University. We also have Dr. Leslie A. Lopez, Director, Development Studies Program, also from the Ateneo de Manila University. We also have Dr. Felipe M. De Leon Jr., Professorial Lecturer, Sentro ng Wikang Filipino, University of the Philippines, and former Chairperson of the National Commission for Culture and the Arts. And of course, we had the privilege of meeting him in person tonight. We have the faculty in charge of the Philippine Governance and Administrative System. We have Undersecretary Ferdinand B. Cui Jr. Sir, thank you for coming over to grace our event. May we request you to stand, sir, to be recognized? Okay, so Yusek Cui is from the Department of National Defense. Okay. Okay, we also have teaching with him under this module. We have Attorney Roman Chino A. Ramos, Director 5, Office of the President, Presidential Management Staff. Also from the same agency, we have Director 3, George Michael R. Regino. We also have Attorney Theodore Te, Assistant Professor, College of Law, University of the Philippines, and former Chief Public Information Officer, Supreme Court of the Philippines. And we also have Director Joanna Maika Eufemio, Office of the President, also from the Presidential Management Staff. We have the faculty in charge for the Dynamics of Social Development, Dr. Aleli Bawagan. She is Professor 12, College of Social Work and Community Development from the University of the Philippines, and former Assistant Secretary, Department of Social Welfare and Development. Okay, for our next learning area on strategic public management, our faculty in charge for the economic applications in the public sector, we have Dr. Fernando T. Aldaba, Professor of the Department of Economics, Ateneo de Manila University, and former Dean of the School of Social Sciences, also from the Ateneo de Manila University. And with him under this module, we have Dr. Rosemary G. Edilion, Undersecretary of the Policy and Planning Group from the Department of Economy, Planning and Development. We also have Chancellor Maria Teresa Habitan from the Local Government Institute of the Philippine Tax Academy and former Assistant Secretary of the Department of Finance. We also have Deputy Director Arnel Adrian Salva from the Economic and Financial Learning Office, Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. And also, in this module, we have Dr. Sir Percival Peña Reyes, Assistant Professor, Economics Department of the Ateneo de Manila University. And for our public finance and budgeting, this is led by our faculty in charge, former Undersecretary of the Department of Budget Management and Management, Laura B. Pascua. And teaching with her in this module, we have Undersecretary Rolando G. Tungpalan, Corporate Affairs and Strategic Infrastructure Group, Department of Finance. And we also have Deputy Treasurer of the Philippines, Eduardo Anthony G. Marino III from the Bureau of the Treasury. And of course, we have Attorney Winnie Rose H. Encaliado, former Assistant Commissioner from the Commission on Audit, and also former Assistant Commissioner from COA also, Luz V. Pangan Chato. And of course, we still have more under this very important module. We have Attorney Rowena Candice M. Ruiz, Undersecretary Designate, Procurement and Finance Oversight, Department of Education. And we also have Maria Cecilia Socorro M. Abogado, Director, Budget and Management Bureau A from the Department of Budget and Management. And we also have Ms. Tessie Gregorio, former Director of the Budget and Management Bureau, also from the Department of Budget and Management. And we have Assistant Director Amiel G. Del Rosario, Information and Communications Technology System Service, also from the DBM. And another important module, the Public Policy Analysis. This is led by our faculty in charge, Patrocinio Jude Esguerra III, former Deputy Secretary General of the Housing and Urban Development Coordinating Council, and also former Undersecretary of the National Anti-Poverty Commission. And we also have Dr. Mario C. Villaverde, former Undersecretary of Health from the Department of Health, core faculty member and program director of the Management and Governance, Ateneo de Manila University, and also adjunct professor of the UP College of Public Health. And for the Project Development and Management module, we have our faculty in charge, Assistant Secretary Roderick M. Planta, Investment Programming Group, Department of Economy, Planning and Development. And teaching with him under this module, we have Assistant Secretary Elizar E. Ricote from the Public-Private Partnership Center. We also have OIC Director Alwin U. Urbina, M&E staff, also from the Department of Economy, Planning and Development. And also from the same agency, the DepDev, we have Chief Economic Development Specialist Crisel S. Santos of the Transportation Division Infrastructure staff. And a lot more under this module. These are all from the Department of Economy, Planning and Development. We have Chief Economic Development Specialist Jessie T. David of the Social Sector Division and M&E staff. We also have OIC Chief Jocelyn Balugo, ICC Core Secretariat Division, Public Investment Staff. And we also have Chief Economic Development Specialist Renz Mark Garcia, Value Analysis Infrastructure Regulation Division from DepDev. In our next module on managing high-performing public sector organizations, we have our faculty in charge, Dr. Aura C. Matias. She is an academician from the National Academy of Science and Technology, Department of Science and Technology. She is also professor from the Department of Industrial Engineering and Operations Research of the University of the Philippines, and at the same time, Director of the Quality Assurance Office, also of the University of the Philippines. And teaching with her in this module, we have Attorney Jennifer L. Timbol, Director, Human Resource Policies and Standards Office, Civil Service Commission. We also have Regional Director Eva Macy De La Rosa from the Department of Information and Communications Technology. We also have Assistant Director Maria Lourdes T. Aganon from the Organization, Position, Classification, and Compensation Bureau of the Department of Budget and Management. Under the same module, we have Dr. Brian D. Marson, co-founder of the Institute for Citizen-Centered Service and author of the New Public Organization and the Well-Performing Public Organization. So he's an import from Canada po. We also have Director Maria Teresa Agustin of the Development Academy of the Philippines Productivity and Development Center. And still in this module, we have Benjamin Diodato Garcia, the President of Power in You Training and Coaching Philippines Incorporated. For our practicum on operations planning, as faculty in charge, we have our very own Senior Vice President for Programs, who is also the OIC of the Development Academy of the Philippines, Magdalena L. Mendoza. And teaching with her in this module, we have Officer in Charge, and Undersecretary Maria Monica P. Pagunsan of the Corporate Affairs Group, Office of the Undersecretary, Department of Economy, Planning and Development. And we also have the Director of the Corporate Planning and Management Service of the DBM. We have Roel D. Escalante. And for a relatively new module under the MMC, we have Digital Transformation, led by our faculty in charge, Engineer Dennis F. Villorente, the Deputy Director General for Space Operations, Infrastructure and Industry of the Philippine Space Agency. And teaching with him in this module, we have Assistant Secretary and Chief Information Officer from the Department of Social Welfare and Development, Johannes Paulus B. Acuna. And we also have faculty member William Emmanuel SU, or Dr. William Emmanuel SU, from the Department of Information Systems and Computer Science of the Ateneo de Manila University. We also have professorial lecturer from the College of Medicine, University of the Philippines, Dr. Alvin Valeriano Marcelo. And we have the Executive Director of the Asia Open RAN Academy, Antoinette T. Torres. And for our third learning area on personal efficacy and leadership, for your first module, we have the peak performers in the public sector. We will have faculty in charge, Maria Noralisa Bite. She's a specialist on human resource and organizational development and former fellow one of the Development Academy of the Philippines. And with her, in this module, we have our very own director from the Center for CES Development, Ms. Maida A. Nieves. Your favorite module from the on strategic communication and executive negotiation. We have our faculty in charge. Ma'am Nieves, if you're watching po. They love you here, ma'am. We have Maria Nieves, our confessor, adjunct faculty from the Asian Institute of Management and former secretary of the Department of Labor and Employment. And co-teaching with her in this module, we have Caroline E. Espiritu, executive training coach in communications and crisis management. We also have Dr. Lisa Inez Antonio, independent consultant and also the former dean of the DAP's Graduate School of Public and Development Management. And we have Ms. Ruby Paurom, principal consultant of the Rubicom K. Austria Public Relations Consultants and vice president of the Carl Jung Center. Your favorite project also, your favorite module also. For the MMC 36 Capstone Project, your faculty in charge will be Dr. Nicasio Angelo or Sir Nick Agustin, professorial lecturer, School of Urban and Regional Planning of the University of the Philippines, and former regional director of the Department of Economy, Planning and Development. So, we hope that you enjoy your modules and yeah. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Director Reyes. The expertise of the PMDP faculty is unparalleled. And MMC Batch 36, you are in excellent hands. As you embark on this transformative journey, may their mentorship guide you to achieve remarkable milestone in public service.
Now, let us shine a spotlight on a team that works tirelessly behind the scenes to ensure the program's success. They are the heart and backbone of PMDP, dedicated to making every moment of your learning experience seamless and impactful. To introduce them, please welcome the Director of the Junior Executive Development Office, Ms. Maida A. Nieves.
Okay, scholars of Middle Managers Class Batch 36, your journey with PMDP will be supported not just by world-class faculty, but also by an exceptional team of professionals who are committed to your success. This is the PMDP team, young, dynamic, multi-talented, and digitally adept individuals multidisciplinary in background who stand ready to support you every step of the way. They ensure that every module and activity in your class is meticulously prepared for and excellently delivered. Think of them as your learning angels, constantly hovering to ensure an environment in which you can grow and excel resoundingly. Some of them you might not meet frequently, but their work are likewise geared to support only the best experiences for you. Okay, so may I request the team to please come up the stage. Okay, so let's start off with the Office of the Vice President, of course under Ma'am Nanet Caparos. We have Kathy Cabanilla. Ma'am Nanet, you may also want to go upstage. And of course, we have Eliza Aquino. We have Tito Porteron. And then Rafael Ordonio. Si Rael, siya yung bantay sa Pasig. Kaya wala siya ngayon. And of course, under the Advocacy and Admission Office, under the supervision of Ms. Reina Carmelita F. Young, we have John Javier, Desiree Grace Distajo, J. Martin, may fans club si Jay. Okay, so Christine Angel Santa Romana. We have Angelica Dior Ranas. Maria Eliza Samantha S. Sison. Miguel Adrian Lagazon. We also have Dr. Reynalyn T. Padsoyan. Ashrael Andrew Gonzalez. Fatima Luis Doliosa, Daryl Joseph Orgulles, and their MC, Maria Angela B. Escribas. Under the Senior Executive Development Office, of course, with me, Cheryl D. Reyes, the team of Miss Cheryl is at DAP Pasig, pero po nandito sa DAP CC ngayon, si Brian Jason Ponce. But I would like to read again the name of the team of Miss Cheryl. We have Jessel Jade Ursua, Keith Blanche Soriano, Marie Sharina Rose Iruma, Janina Javier, Lou Darrell Andes, Joel Kasuga, and Mark Ryan Amistoso. And under my supervision, the Junior Executive Development Office, we have Juan Rodrigo Ongchanco, Edsel Dominic Bimbo, Cyrus Gray Gawiran, Mary Eunice Alexandra Estolas, Joseph Artelus S.D. Barawidan, Margie O. Cruz, and then we have William Gerard Esguera. Marami po silang tagahanga kasi sila yung learning management team ng MMC Batch 35. Okay. And at MMC Batch 36, as you navigate the rigorous and rewarding part of this program, one team will be your closest ally, the learning management team. Agree, MMC 35? Okay. This group will be your daily companions, coordinating sessions, addressing concerns, and ensuring that your learning environment is nothing short of exceptional. They are not just here to guide you, they are here to walk alongside you, providing real-time support, and making your journey as enriching as possible. To the scholars, the Learning Management team is your bridge to success. So let me introduce the Learning Management team for Batch 36. The Learning Manager, Luis Emmanuel G. Valdivia. And the Assistant Learning Manager, Winona Francine Misagal. And part of the Learning Management team are the Module Coordinators and Module Assistants, Jaya Ginolido, Diane Balao, Avelino Palacio, Nerica Palma, Marjorie De Castro, Noemi Grace Aranded, and Reynalyn Serrano. And of course, to complete the team who will assist you and support you in your stay here at DAPCC, we have the Department Manager of DAPCC, Ma'am Pag-asa Dohelio. You've met her a while ago, Ma'am Paige. And then we also have Liberty Angkaya, Sir Nick Dohelio, Miss Lara May Mendoza, and Mr. Arvin Ian Alegre, our head nurse. From all of us here at the PMDP, welcome aboard MMC Batch 36. Take a bow.
Thank you, Director Nieves, for introducing the remarkable individuals behind the PMDP. Scholars of MMC Batch 36, you are so fortunate to be surrounded by support in PMDP and the DAP.
Now that we have met the esteemed faculty and the committed staff behind PMDP, it is time to introduce the true stars of the evening, our newest scholars. These are the individuals who embody excellence and unwavering dedication in their service to the public. To present the incoming batch, let us welcome the Class Director of MMC Batch 36, Professor Irma M. Manlangin.
Good evening, everyone. On behalf of the Interagency Steering Committee of the National Government's Career Executive Service Development Program, it is my privilege to formally present to you the 46 scholars of the 36th batch of the Middle Managers class of the Public Management Development Program. The right of inclusion is a significant tradition of PMDP, symbolizing the diversity and shared purpose of the agencies represented. Each participating agency's contribution reflects the collective commitment to nation building, and this right demonstrates the unity and collaboration among the best and the brightest of the public sector. As I call your name, position, and agency, please proceed to the front to mount your agency's logo on the wall. For scholars coming from similar agencies, kindly wait for your fellow scholars on the center stage before you mount your agency logo. Once completed, please take a bow and return to your designated seats. You will be accompanied by your MMC 35 partners who are here to welcome and guide you. Let us begin. Bachiba P. Aparilia, Department of Agriculture, Central Office. Chris Ann Joy L. Minguez, Fertilizer and Pesticide Authority, Central Office. Glenn M. Reyes, Bureau of Animal Industry, Central Office. Isa-isa. Jordan T. Belahino, Department of Education, Negros Island Region. Eric P. Indy, Department of Education, Region 11. Lubets R. Cabato, Department of Education, Region 1. Merlina J. Placino, Department of Education, Region 4, Calabar Zone. Jomar Cesar, Department of Education, Region 4, Calabar Zone. Maria Odette G. Abitan, Department of Economy, Planning and Development, Cordillera Administrative Region. Christian John G. De Los Santos, Philippine Statistics Authority, Region 5. Jamil J. Kani, Philippine Statistics, Region 12. Merlene I. Abong, Department of Energy, Central Office. From the Department of Health, Philman P. Brobo, Department of Health, Region 7. John Clayton F. Eugenia, Department of Health, Region 7. Mark Angelo R. Lorenzo, Department of Health, Region 4, Mimaropa. Owen O. Nazario, Department of Health, National Capital Region. Jupiter E. Dawa, Department of Interior and Local Government, Region 7. There are two from the Department of Labor and Employment, Suzette Jane A. Ontiveros, Department of Labor and Employment, Region 11. Alvin G. Landicho, Department of Labor and Employment, Region 4, Calabar Zone. Occupational Safety and Health Center, Central Office, Reynold M. Santa Ana. the Department of Migrant Workers, Mary Chris R. Relon, Region 7. We have two from DTI, Luis K. Jem Mendoza, Department of Trade and Industry, Central Office. Ronel B. Ruanes, Department of Trade and Industry, Central Office. Sherwin M. Arcipe, Cooperative Development Authority, Region 1. Johaira C. Ismael, Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries, and Agrarian Reform, BARM. Maimona T. Ampuan, Ministry of Trade and Investments and Tourism. Jefferson L. Cabatanya, Bureau of the Trade Treasury, Region 8. Ira May O. Apagnol, National Housing Authority, Region 5. Mark John C. Bainado, Maritime Industry Authority, Central Office. Lizelle Zar M. Cruz, National Historical Commission of the Philippines, Central Office. Another one from the National Historical Commission, Heidi Paulette M. Bedrus, Region 4, Calabarzon. Philippine Competition Commission, Renzo Carlo E. Santos. Central Office. We have two from PDEA, Amabel A. Hebron, Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency, Central Office. Yvonne B. San Pascual, who is in this program, but unfortunately, his father actually died. So she will not be here, but she's part of the MMC 36. Angeli L. Mercado, Philippine Information Agency, Region 2. And from the Development Academy of the Philippines, Eileen A. Rico Hermoso. Edgar Lawrence M. Jeronimo, National Irrigation Administration, Region 4, Mimaropa. Jesse B. Geray, National Power Corporation, Central Office. Ghislaine B. Nablo, Philippine Ports Authority, Region 4, Calabarzon. Jamel Ann C. Narceles, Social Security Systems, Central Office. Another one from the Social Security System, Glenn D. Reitas, Central Office. Jennifer T. Barameda, Bicol University. Joanne Joanne D. Villar, Don Mariano Marcos University, State University. Abigail M. Cabaging, Samar State University. Another from Samar, Marife M. Lacaba, Samar State University. Maria Crisedna S. Magsumbol, Council for the Welfare of Children, Central Office. Distinguished, may I invite all the scholars of MMC, Batch 36, to join me on stage. Batch 36, MM scholars. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I am honored to present the 46 scholars from 32 government agencies that make up the 36th batch of the middle managers class. Let us give them a warm round of applause as they embark on this life-changing journey with PMDP. Palakpakan po natin sila.
May we request MMC Batch 36 to remain on stage, please? Thank you, Class Director Manlangit, for introducing the scholars of MMC Batch 36.
To conclude the symbolic rite for the new Middle Managers class, we invite the class president of MMC Batch 35 Padayon, Mr. Michael J. Cabrera, to come forward and pose his challenge to the incoming batch. Mr. Cabrera, please join us at the front and face MMC Batch 36.
May we request the scholars of MMC Batch 35 Padayon to rise and stand behind Mr. Cabrera as he delivers his challenge.
Magandang gabi, Batch 36, and welcome. Our dearest Middle Managers Class Batch 36 scholars, as a proud member and president of MMC Batch 35, it's truly an honor and a deeply humbling experience to stand before you today. There's a special unspoken connection that binds all of us who have walked the path of the Middle Managers class. A shared understanding of profound dedication, the relentless pursuit of excellence, and the unique challenges and exhilarating triumphs that come with leading from the very heart of an organization. Your journey, your unwavering commitment, and your collective achievements leading up to this moment, and believe me, the pride we feel for you as your predecessors is immense and heartfelt. For indeed, as the saying goes, ad maiora natus sum. We were born for greater things. And you, Batch 36, are living proof of this inherent potential. Our batch, Batch 35 Padayon, chose that name, a beautiful Visayan word that embodies the spirit of to move forward, to continue, to persist with unwavering resolve. It's more than just a name. It's a living philosophy, a call to resilience, a commitment to progress despite any obstacle, and the profound recognition that growth is an ongoing, lifelong journey. As you stand here tonight, poised to embark on your DAP experience, you are already embodying the very essence of Padayon. You are continuing that vital forward movement, carrying with you the rich experiences and invaluable insights you've already gleaned, preparing to persist and thrive in what lies ahead. We know well the journey you've just completed to reach this prestigious point, the long hours dedicated to perfecting your craft, the strategic thinking that shaped your decisions, the unbreakable collaborative spirit in navigating complex situations, and that constant burning drive to uplift your teams and contribute meaningfully. Those pivotal moments in your professional lives, culminating in your well-deserved selection for this MMC Batch 36, weren't just about managing tasks. They were about discovering your deeper leadership strengths, refining your professional ethos, and meticulously laying the groundwork for the extraordinary leaders you are now becoming. Your journey thus far has prepared you, MMC Batch 36, for this profound next step. And what comes next, my dear friends, is the Development Academy of the Philippines. This isn't merely the next chapter. This is where the most exhilarating, transformative part of your scholarly experience truly begins. For us in Batch 35, our time at DAP was a truly pivotal. Do you agree? Yeah. Okay. This is a life-changing chapter, a sacred space where theoretical management knowledge met its vibrant, real-world, strategic application, where our horizons expanded exponentially, and where we genuinely began to unlock the vast, untapped potential within ourselves as leaders. It's a unique environment, brimming with fresh insights, diverse perspectives from across various sectors, and unparalleled opportunities for both personal growth and professional mastery that are now unfolding before you, your very eyes. This is your moment to truly carpe diem, quam minimum credula postero. Ano yun? Seize the day, putting every little trust in tomorrow, for the future is now. As you step into this exciting brand new phase, you do so not just as individuals, but as cohesive learning teams, each bearing a name that resonates with profound purpose and incredible power. And for you, sa Batch 35, we have these beautiful names: Yabong, Buklod, Pintig, Dalumat, Paglaom, and Sulo. These are just not labels. They will become your powerful anchors, your guiding stars, and your internal compasses. They embody the various values that empower you to not just succeed, but to truly flourish in your MMC journey at DAP. Consider this a heartfelt challenge from your predecessors, MMC Batch 35. A challenge rooted deeply in the enduring spirit of Padayon and amplified by the very strengths and aspirations you already possess within your burgeoning learning teams. First, embrace the challenge to fully immerse in the start of the DAP experience, fostering through Yabong, growth or flourishing within yourselves and within your batch. This isn't just a training program. It's the genesis of a transformative journey of your exponential growth. Let the very essence of Yabong inspire you to constantly expand, to cultivate new knowledge, and to allow your individual and collective capabilities to truly blossom. Each of you is truly a via or one of a kind, bringing unique talents that will contribute to this collective flourishing. Engage actively and enthusiastically in every initial discussion. Thank you, Mami. Well, yes. Because I want this challenge to be a very meaningful one. No? Gusto kong ibigay sa inyo kung ano yung natutunan namin sa Batch 35 sa pamamagitan ng mga pangalan ng aming mga learning teams. So you'll begin to ask the probing, insightful questions that spring from your rich experience, and never hesitate to voice your unique perspectives. Kahit minsan magkakatampuhan kayo because of that. Every interaction with your facilitators, your fellow scholars, and even your speakers, no, from day one is a golden chance to learn, to lead, and to begin leaving your distinctive mark, ensuring your collective expertise truly flourishes. Remember, meliora eligo. This is what I learned when I was teaching in a private school, which means always seek for the better things. And DAP is where you will find them. Second, take on the challenge to begin building deeper, enduring connections, strengthening your buklod. kailangan magkabuklod-buklod na kayo ngayon pa lang. You will inevitably form an incredible bond as MMC Batch 36. DAP will immediately introduce you to a wider network of brilliant minds from diverse backgrounds and sectors. Let the spirit of Buklod be a constant living reminder of the profound strength found in unity, solidarity, and collaborative spirit. Embrace these new connections from the outset, actively learn from their varied experiences, and tirelessly strengthen the ties within your own batch and with your newfound colleagues. This is where Bineka Tunggal Ika. This is actually the national motto of Indonesia. But I'd like to borrow that phrase because that means unity amidst diversity. Celebrate each other triumphs with firgun. Ano yun? Pardon, no? If I want to make this part a light one. That means unselfish joy for someone else's success or happiness. These relationships, both old and new, will become your most valuable assets, your steadfast anchors in challenging times, and the mighty wings for your future aspirations as this journey progresses. Third, ilang LT tayo? 6. Shortcut ko to. No. No shortcuts. Yeah. The third one is for you to rise to the challenge with resilience, innovation, and unwavering optimism from this moment forward. Letting your pintig and dalumat guide you from every step of the way. There will undoubtedly be moments that stretch your comfort zones, pushing you to think differently and adapt. Feel the vibrant pintig, the fervent pulse of new ideas, and the burning passion that truly drives meaningful change. Let the lumat be your collective wisdom and capacity for profound insight, leading you to innovate solutions that address complex issues. For truly, per aspera ad meliora, sinasabi ko to sa inyo, which means through hardships to better things. Your positive energy and collaborative spirit combined with deep thought and heartfelt passion are your greatest assets as this new adventure truly takes off. Fourth, konti na lang. Accept the challenge to begin creating your own legendary DAP memories. Fueled by paglaom and acting as a sulo for each other and beyond. Just as we cherish our own MMC and DAP stories, the profound lectures that shifted our paradigms, the late night discussions, beating the 11:59 deadlines, over coffee or tea, that forged lasting relationships, friendships, the laughter shared during well-deserved breaks, may kasamang mga iyakan moments, okay? Sharing lang naman yun, and the unbreakable bonds forged through shared discovery. Lahat yan, you will begin building a treasure trove of unforgettable experiences. So, DAP, recommendations. DAP is not merely a destination for learning, it's the very launch pad for your futures. A crucible where your leadership skills will be honed to a sharper edge, and your strategic visions will begin to clarify your unprecedented focus. It's a sacred place where you will not only gain invaluable knowledge, but also start to find your stronger, more authentic voice, solidify your unique purpose, always ask your why, and brilliantly illuminate your path forward in public service or your respective fields. As you step into this, remember, Hakuna Matata. Alam niyo yan. And what does it mean? No worries. Yan. For you are prepared. And inshallah, if God wills it. Your success is assured as you lucem faire, carry the light into the future. MMC Batch 36, you are already exceptional leaders, and your most impactful chapter is only just beginning. We, MMC Batch 35, forever rooted in the spirit of Padayon, are cheering on you with every fiber of our being. Go forth, embrace every challenge with courage, cherish every moment with immense gratitude, and make your journey at DAP truly, remarkably, unforgettable from its very first day. We cannot wait to witness the incredible achievements that you will unfold for each and every one of you. Tuyabong, Buklod, Pintig, Dalumat, Paglaum, and Sulo. To the incredible MMC Batch 36, to DAP, to the bright and impactful futures you are about to forge is starting now. Padayon!
Thank you, Class President Cabrera. MMC Batch 36, the challenge for excellence has been set before you. How will you rise to meet it?
Now, let's hear the response from the MMC Batch 36, representing the newest batch of the Middle Managers class. Please welcome Ms. Maria Odette Giabitan of the Department of Economy, Planning, and Development of the Cordillera Administrative Region. Scholars, please remain standing as we hear from Ms. Abitan. Ma'am, the floor is yours.
Thank you. To the esteemed scholars of Batch 35 of the Middle Managers class, we stand before you today with open minds and hearts, ready and willing to accept your challenge to embody the values that make this institution highly respected, values that lend dignity to its upstanding graduates. We are truly honored to have been chosen to be part of Batch 36 of the Development Academy of the Philippines Public Management Development Program Middle Managers class. The DAP is a prestigious institution known for producing the brightest leaders of today's bureaucracy, and we are proud to be able to declare that we are now DAP scholars, one big step closer to following in your footsteps. Like so many of us who have been at the cusp of what is sure to be a meaningful journey filled with learning and new experiences, we are wide-eyed in our excitement and anticipation and very eager to go through this adventure. We promise to make you, this institution, our respective organizations, and our loved ones back home proud as we embrace the challenge you post upon us na yumabong, magbuklod, hanapin at patibayin ang aming pintig, linangin ang aming dalumat, and keep our grasp on our paglaom and sulo firm. Colorful and meaning words indeed that we hope to integrate into our core values after this life-changing chapter. Once again, we, Batch 36 of the DAP PMDP MMC, accept your challenge, Batch 35. Armed with the grace of God and your trust and support, we shall start inspired and confident, even as we are bracing for the difficulties that lie ahead. We are fully aware that this will not be an easy journey, but we are certain that we shall emerge from it as versions 2.0 of our current selves. Wiser, more mature, and vastly improved by the lessons we will acquire and friendships we'll make along the way. Yet humbled by the amplified awareness of how much more we still need to learn. To borrow the words of Rufa May, go, go, go! Batch 36, todo na to!
Thank you, Mr. Cabrera and Ms. Abitan, for your inspiring challenge and commitment. We trust that you will all successfully overcome the challenges this program presents, emerging stronger and wiser. MMC Batch 35 and Batch 36, you may now shake your hands.
We are confident that our new scholars will rise to the occasion and meet these high expectations, no matter how daunting they may seem.
The challenge is designed to ignite determination, inspiring our public leaders to serve more and become relentless agents of positive change. MMC Batch 35 has now passed the torch of excellence to MMC Batch 36.
We wish you all the best as you work towards meeting all the program's rigorous requirements, shaping you into the exceptional public leaders our nation needs.
To showcase the talents of our scholars, please welcome MMC 35 Padayon in their intermission number.
Sasayaw na lang. Go, Ting. Ma'am Ting, ikaw. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Go, go, go.
Go, go, go!
Go on, and life was nothing but an awful song. But now I know the meaning of true love. I'm leaning on the everlasting arms. If I can see it, I can touch the sky. I think about it every night and day. Spread my wings and fly away. I believe I can soar. I see me running through that open door. I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly. I was on the verge of breaking down. Sometimes silence can seem so loud. There are miracles in life I must achieve. But first I know it starts inside of me. If I can see it, then I can do it. If can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. I think about it every night and day. Spread my wings and fly away. I believe I can soar. I see me running through that open door. I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly. Hey, 'cause I believe in you. Whoa. If I can see it, then I can do it. If I just believe it, there's nothing to it. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. I think about it every night and day. Spread my wings and fly away. I believe I can soar. I see me running through that open door. I believe I can fly. I can fly. I believe I can fly. I can fly. I believe I can fly. I can fly. Spread my wings. I can fly. I can fly. I can fly.
Padayon sa kaunlaran, padayon sa kalusugan, padayon sa karunungan, padayon sa kapayapaan at kaayusan, padayon sa kalinisan, padayon sa kasagaganaan. Ipadayon sa pagpalakas ng Pilipinas. Ipadayon sa pagpahalakas Pilipinas. Ipadayon sa pagpapalakas Pilipinas. Ipadayon sa pagpalakas ng Pilipinas. Ipadayon sa pagpapalakas ng Pilipinas. Ipadayon sa pagpapalakas ng Pilipinas. Ipadayon sa pagpapalakas ng Pilipinas. Ang Pilipinas. Ang Pilipinas. Ang Pilipinas.
Thank you, MMC Batch 35, for sharing your talent with us. You know what, Marian? That performance really brought us to greater heights.
That's right, Miggy. They both presented to us a very heartfelt song and a lively dance, showing just how versatile PMDP scholars can be. But now we have also invited a special guest with us tonight who will enlighten us on the profound impact and significance of being a PMDP scholar.
To introduce our inspirational speaker, may we call on stage the Director of the Advocacy and Admission Office, Ms. Reina Carmelita F. Young, to do the honors, please.
Good evening, everyone. Scholars of the Middle Managers Class Batch 36, colleagues, fellow public servants, friends, welcome once again to this very special evening. Tonight, we are very fortunate to have with us someone who truly walks the talk when it comes to transformational leadership, public service, and academic excellence. You'll hear his story in a moment, but trust me, by the time we finish, you'll understand why he's the perfect person to help us kick off this journey that you are all beginning. Now, let me give you a sense of who he is. Not just the titles or awards, but the kind of leader and person he is. Let's start with the academics. This person graduated summa cum laude with a degree in philosophy. And get this, his thesis was so remarkable that it was published in Germany. Yes, international level kind of work right from the start. But he didn't stop there. He earned 2 master's degrees, one in philosophy from the University of Santo Tomas, and the other, of course, development management from right here at the Development Academy of the Philippines. He's not just a graduate of the PMDP. He's a proud alumnus of MMC Batch 25 Aguhon. Not only that, he graduated as class valedictorian and also bagged the best capstone project in the corruption prevention category. Later on, he took things even further by earning his Doctor of Philosophy in Educational Management from Emilio Aguinaldo College Graduate School. And not just passing, but graduating with the Meritissimus distinction, the highest academic honor awarded. But more than the academic credentials, what really stands out about him is how he's used everything he's learned to serve others and to lead with purpose. He has served as Assistant Schools Division Superintendent in 3 of the country's major education hubs, Cavite Province, Imo City, and General Trias City. In each of these roles, he brought with him not just management, but real transformation. These divisions earned ISO 9001 2015 certifications, Civil Service Commission Prime HRM Bronze Level Awards, and the Philippine Quality Award Level 1. These aren't just stamps of compliance. They are markers of significant, sustained institutional improvement. His leadership has always been grounded in data, research, and innovation. As former head of research at the Lyceum of the Philippines, University Cavite, and a founding member of the Philippine Research, Innovation, Management, and Education Systems, he has mentored countless researchers, driven innovation forward, and created space for others to lead and shine. And speaking of shining, his work hasn't gone unnoticed. In 2023, he was honored as a Presidential Lingkod Bayan Regional Awardee under the Civil Service Commission's Awards Program. And that is one of the highest recognition a public servant can receive, and a clear testament to his tireless commitment to uplifting Philippine education. Currently, he serves as the officer in charge, Schools Division Superintendent of SDO General Trias City. And if you think he's already done it all, wait, there's more. Just last year, he won Best Story for Young Readers at the Gawad Teodora 2024 National Storybook Writing Competition. That is right, he's not just a leader, educator, and researcher, but also a storyteller. So what does all this mean for you? It means that as you begin your own PMDP journey, You are learning from someone who has been in your shoes, someone who's faced the same challenges, asked the same questions, and emerged not just with answers, but with action. His life's work is proof that with dedication, vision, and a strong heart for public service, we can all make a real and lasting difference. He is often described as critical, insightful, and agile. And when you hear him speak tonight, you will see why. He is the kind of leader who transforms not just institutions, but the people in them. Not just an accomplished professional, but also an inspiring figure whose journey truly reflects excellence, passion, and leadership. He is a proud PMDP product, a nation builder, and a servant leader in the truest sense of the word. So ladies and gentlemen, scholars of Batch 36, and everyone, let's give a very warm welcome to our inspirational speaker this evening, Dr. Ivan Brian L. Inductivo.
To our Vice President, Nanette Caparos, to our class director, Professor Arma Manlangit, our director, Ma'am Maida Nieves, our director, Ma'am Cheryl Reyes, of course, our director, Ma'am Milet Yang. Thank you for that gracious introduction. And of course, our class advisor and your class director, Ma'am Gigi, Ma'am Virgie Aldea, to all the program management team, the people behind the Center for CES Development, our learning management team, syempre special mention kay Sir Jake, nandiyan pa ba Sir Jake? Sir Jake and Ma'am Wings kasi kasama namin. To Batch 35, Padayon, special mention to my colleague and dear friend, your president, Sir Michael. And to our new batch, Batch 36. Hopefully, you can capture a name that really embodies who you are and that will carry that torch throughout not just your journey here in CES, in the PMDP, MMC, but throughout your career. To all the dedicated and visionary administrators of DAP, to the brilliant minds behind the CES Development Center, all our esteemed and reputable world-class faculty, our advisors and learning management, who will shape your journey here. Once again, to Batch 36, congratulations, welcome, and also Padayon as the namesake of Batch 35. You are now officially here, in the middle. They say the middle is the way of the wise, as the ancients will tell. Why the middle? The middle is sometimes thought being overlooked or confused as being in the limbo. But I will agree with the challenge said a while ago. This is sacred ground. The middle is a sacred ground. You're less of the clerical and technical, but not yet fully executive. You supervise, you implement, you troubleshoot, you address things, you coordinate. You walk the tightrope between policy and practice, between leadership, aspirations, and managerial expectations. In short, you live in the beautiful tension between the now and the next. That's not actually a predicament. It's actually a gift. You are the vital bridge of our bureaucracy, and in a system where many gaps exist, and the bridge matters more than ever. The middle managers class is a time to discern.
There's a saying that experience is the best teacher. I would like to disagree slightly. Because everybody experience. And yet few carry the learnings. What I've learned is that reflected experience is the best teacher. This program will give you that opportunity to reflect. PMDP, MMC gives us a time to pause, a time to zoom out, to see the forest for the trees, to examine our biases, to revisit our principles, to listen to others' stories, and to redefine our public service, especially this time of complexity and the time of our contemporary society. Because I believe discernment is the faculty of the wise and of the leaders. You will be challenged here not just to absorb knowledge, not just to burn the midnight oil or to beat the 11:59 submission or the everyday journal, but to examine how your past has shaped who you are right now and the kind of leadership you want to carry. This is a time to redefine your perspective, to re-paradigm ourselves, to unlearn things, to strengthen your empathy, to appreciate interagency realities, and build camaraderie to prosper our country. Actually, this is our mantra in the career service. If you know people, half of the work is done. Because this course is not just about being the smartest person in the class. I tell you, it is a humbling experience, but an empowering journey as well. This journey will lead you to self-discovery, to altruism, and through nation building. When I was given the privilege to join and to journey in this MMC, I would like to acknowledge my batch 25. Para nakakatanda na po talaga, Ma'am Nanet. I feel old. Our class name was Aguhon, a silver compass. It did more than give me credentials. It gave me a discerned direction. It helped me stop running in circles and start moving with intention. That's what I hope you to gain here as well. Not just answers, but clarity. Not just learning, but meaning. Because in government, knowing what you do is already good. But knowing why you do what you do is what we call transformative. I affirm you that you will not pass the rigorous screening and admission process of PMDP if you are not really great, if you are not really good. But this is just the start. Di ba, alam ko, napanood nyo o nabasa nyo, sabi nga ni Mayor Bico, dun sa recent recognition rights sa UP, hindi sapat na magaling ka, dapat mabuting tao ka. Hayaan yung ulitin ko po yun. Hindi sapat na magaling ka, dapat mabuting tao ka. Ito ang tunay na panawagan ng ating serbisyo publiko. This call of the career service underscore not just our commitment, but actually the career service executive pledge. These are not just ceremonial words, but they are a compass of our public calling. And let me quote an excerpt from that pledge. I shall bring change where there is needed, expertise where this is missing, and leadership where this is wanting. This is your charge. This is your reason for being here. And let us reflect from these three powerful commitments. I shall bring change where this is needed. As public managers, you are not just implementers of the status quo. You are called to be architects of change, to confront inefficiencies, to challenge the obsolete, and reimagine better systems, not for the sake of novelty, but for the sake of the people that we serve. I shall bring expertise where this is missing. You are here not just to learn more, but to fill in the gaps. Our government agencies, your community, our country, they need your unique skills, your depth of understanding, your refined ability to analyze and act. And if you feel you lack expertise in some areas, this program will help you build it. Because in public service, ignorance is not an option when lives of our citizens are at stake. And last, I shall bring leadership where this is wanting. This is perhaps the most urgent, because leadership is not defined by position, but by your initiative. You may be the middle, you are in the middle actually, of our hierarchy, but you are at the frontliners of impact. In a bureaucracy that too often waits for top-down direction, you are being formed to be bottom-up catalysts and not bench warmers. Because governance isn't just about programs, it's about the 4 Ps. People, purpose, process, and principles. I'll share with you what a hard truth I learned from my journey here in the MMC. Without commitment, you don't start. Without consistency, you don't finish. You have already delivered the first part, commitment. But the bigger struggle and the wider challenge here is to finish. If there's one trait that glues the two together here, is discipline. Motivation will fade. Even inspiration will run dry. But discipline, that quiet, steady companion, will carry you through. Sabi nga ng nanay ko, inumpisahan mo yan, tapusin mo yan. Finish the course. You don't need to sprint. Own your pace. What matters is that you keep showing up. Keep waking up. Alam ko po, mahirap, lalo na pag may klase sa umaga at kailangang gumising na maaga. But I hope you always carry with you that torch, that zeal that you have. And remember the passion and the commitment you had. Again, what matters is that you keep showing up. Not just for the modules, but for your purpose. Not just for the journal or the capstone, but for the citizens. You wanted to change the lives, and the country you want to make a difference. As middle managers, you are now stewards of systems and shepherds of people. You are expected to do more with less, to innovate under pressure, and to rise above the red tape. And yet, this is also the greatest privilege, to build a bureaucracy that actually works and makes a difference. A final word. MMC 36, this is your moment. This program is not just a break from your daily routine or a mere innovation hub. It is a bold step toward your discerned direction. So make this count. Make this journey count. Reflect deeply. Learn humbly. Lead inspiringly. Bring change where it is needed. Bring expertise where it is missing. Bring leadership where it is wanting. I challenge you, do not just finish this program, let this program finish something in you. Your doubts, your fears, your passivity. And let it ignite in you the beginnings of something greater, a deeper commitment, a clearer calling, a life lived in the service of others. Ad meliora et ad maiora semper. Always for greater and for bigger things. Mabuhay ang bagong batch ng ating mga middle managers. Mabuhay ang batch padayon. Mabuhay po ang DAP PMDP.
Thank you, OIC SDS Inductivo, for that truly inspiring speech, where he said, hindi sapat na magaling ka, dapat mabuting tao ka. It's a meaningful message for our scholars to reflect on as they begin this journey.
That's right, Miggy. And like Sir Inductivo said, that he hopes that these scholars will gain clarity and purpose in this very humbling journey in MMC. Thanks.
At this moment, may we kindly invite you on stage Vice President Caparos, Director Nieves, Director Reyes, and Director Young to present the token of appreciation to our inspirational speaker for tonight, OIC SDS Ivan Brian L. Inductivo.
As we draw this opening ceremony to a close, we extend our best wishes to all scholars of MMC Batch 36, including the faculty, the learning management team, the module teams, and the entire DAP community.
To conclude, let us unite in homage to the mission, vision, and legacy of the Development Academy of the Philippines by standing together and singing the DAP hymn. Please all rise.
Gisag ng mithin at gawa, dala niya'y hangaring balita sa inyo at maging sa madla. Ito ang samahan para sa pagbabago, naguyod sa kilusang paglago, hangat pa niya'y karunungang tinatamo sa ugnayang siyang namuno. Ito ang DAP, ang sa inyong lingkod, gumaganap upang magbuklod ng bayan tungo sa miting dangal. Wagas ang pag-alay ng DAP sa inyo'y nagpupugay. Pakinggan ang tinig ng mga tao naglilingkod sa bandilang ito. Ang magsikap ay laging may tamis, kahit hirap ay lumabis. Siglang dulot ng dakilang angat ng bayan natin ay umunlad. Ito ang DAP, ang sa inyong lingkod, gumaganap upang magbuklod ng bayan tungo sa miting dangal. Wagas ang pag-alay ng DAP sa inyo'y nagpupugay.
Now, may we invite everyone for the photo opportunity. Please proceed to the stage as we call on your group. Please be seated. May we call on MMC 36 to proceed to the stage together with OIC SDS Inductivo, Vice President Caparos, Director Reyes, Director Nieves, Director Young, Dr. Padsoyan, and MMC 36 Learning Management Team. May we also call on the class director, Prof. A.
MMC 36, please remain on stage. Let us also call on stage MMC 35 Padayon, MMC 35 Learning Management Team, PMDP faculty members, other DAP officers, and the CCD team. May we also call on the MMC 35 Class Director, Ma'am Gigi.
On behalf of the entire DAP PMDP family, we extend our deepest appreciation to the following: DAP officials headed by OIC Magdalena L. Mendoza, DAP Institutional Marketing Center, Ms. Liz Ranyola, DAP Pasig AV Team, DAP Conference Center officers and staff, and to everyone for gracing us with your presence at this significant ceremony. As we officially welcome the 36th batch of the Middle Managers class into this transformative journey.
Once again, I am Maria Angela B. Esquivias.
And I am Miguel Adrian Lagazon.
Thank you and enjoy the rest of the evening.
To our distinguished guests, we kindly ask that you remain seated as your dinner will be served shortly. And for the scholars, the buffet is now open.